many cards do you want? 5?
1.
I'll take 3. You want to quit?
I'll just bet you 100.
I got you beat, Sheriff. If I ain't, I can afford to lose. Because I own the mother lode, and don't you forget it. And don't let that boss of yours, Mayor Plummer, forget it either. All right. Let's see what you got.
3 aces.
4 kings. 4 beautiful kings.
You dealt one of those kings off the bottom, plenty, Warren.
You sure about what you're saying, Sheriff? You better be, 'cause I don't like it.
You tried to draw on me.
Sheriff got results.
Let's check with them, then get out to the wagon tire mine.
Hey, Mark. Rifle fire. We'd better get our rifle.
Deputies must be tired of living.
Where's Paul?
Sheriff Hudson killed him. Dad didn't have a chance against that professional gunslinger. When he saw me, he started gunning me down, too. But I beat him to it.
Kill him?
Yeah.
Help him inside, Face. See if you can doctor him.
I'll yell and tell them we want to talk. You be ready. If any of them show, cut them down. The kid's wounded. We can nail Mark and Judd. Him and the girl can't hold out alone.
We want Tab Warren for the murder of Sheriff Jack Hudson!
Come and get him!
Now what? Plummer will be mad as a hornet.
Never mind, Plummer. I aim to stay alive.
We need a posse for this. Let's get back to town.
Looks like they don't want him that bad.
We'll keep watch just in case.
Well, where's the boy?
Up to mine. You know the Warren brothers. They can shoot bats on the wing.
Where's your horses?
They ran off. The shooting scared him. Just like it scared you. We're going up there and take that boy prisoner. He's wanted for murder.
He ain't gonna be wanted for murdering me, Mr. Plummer.
Let's talk to them anyway.
Oh, what's the use of talking?
To notify them officially they're obstructing justice by harboring a criminal?
You got a point. Mr. Plummer, could we borrow one of your horses to sort of wrangle up ours? It won't take long.
Walk. It'll do you good.
Looks like the mayor and his brains.
We're here on business. We want to talk to you.
Stay mounted and clear out.
I'll talk to them.
Wait a minute, Faye.
You can shoot better than I can. Cover me.
Look.
Miss Warren, I'm sorry about your father.
You're not fooling me, and you're not fooling my brothers. Tab told me what happened. It was a fair fight between him and your killer. Tab was faster, that's all. Where's my father's body?
At the Undertaker's.
Tell the Undertaker I'll be in town in the morning.
Miss Warren, do you realize you're committing a criminal action in protecting your brother?
Two of the best shots in Cochise County are aiming at your heads right now. So you better leave while you can.
Warren girls out there.
Mr. Warren's personal belongings. Will you kindly check them before you leave? His watch, wedding ring, $17. A tax bill, señorita. For much money.
52,000. Are you sure this was found on his body?
I took it out of his coat pocket myself, ma'am.
I'll bet you didn't find the last pot he won at poker.
No, ma'am, I didn't. ¿Qué pasa? Buen día.
You order some flowers? I'm going over to the Undertaker.
Impress on him the necessity of a certain lapse of memory.
I don't have to. He's been Undertaker here for a long time.
Hey, Byron.
Everything okay?
It went beautifully, beautifully.
She say anything about the paper?
Wanted to know if I was sure I found it on the body. I told her, where else would I get such a thing?
Fine. Now, actually, this never really happened, did it?
What never happened? I don't even know what you're talking about.
That's right. You don't, do you?
Hey, Slack.
Smoke that. Save a lot of time.
Nah, I got sick on these Mexican cheroots once when I was a kid. I stole some from Grandma. Say, Mr. Stiles, I've been wondering about that sheriff's job. Is it still open?
Mr. Plummer is going to appoint Rand.
Well, we're on our way. The girl's got the tax bill. 10 days from now, there'll be a public auction because of a delinquent payment. We bid high, own the wagon tire mine.
Simple as that, eh?
Why not?
You went to a lot of trouble to get old Pliny shot so you could plant that tax notice on him. What happened when we went out to wagon tire to pick up Tab? How do you expect to take the whole mine away from them? Taxes or no taxes?
We could get up a real big posse.
There aren't enough men around here who don't hate us.
Ah, take it easy, Stiles. Cool off. Maybe this'll pull a valve on that head of steam you just worked up.
Carson City Argonaut. Just what?
Just read that.
Harvard Kelly, known, it is rumored, to friends and others in Fort Dodge and Abilene as Shotgun, is now numbered among the recent arrivals in Carson City. At present is employed as railroad guard at the express office.
I don't know Shotgun Kelly, but I heard a lot about him last time I went east through Kansas. He's afraid of nothing. Not even the Warren brothers.
Railroad guard. Sounds like a lawman to me.
He's a businessman. He works for the highest bidder.
Yeah, I heard about him. He works with a shotgun. He gets plenty, too.
If he accepts your offer, do you intend to make him sheriff? I thought Rand.
I'll explain that to you some other time.
Maybe we should send a telegram to him.
I already have. He'll soon be on his way.
Six. Eight. High dice again. Guess that's why I'm so unlucky at love.
And that game? Like love. I just break even. Now I'm going to work.
Nine.
Nice hot coffee. Compliments of the stage line. These I made only yesterday. Fresh as the rain and the cactus.
Five. You gotta be able to high dice that real easy.
Three. If there wasn't my dice, I'd say they was loaded.
I never see so much luck and all bad, Senor Kelly.
There, I'm skunked. Cleaned out.
Never mind. Next time, you make everybody else skunks.
Use that for a drink on me. Be packing a blunderbuss?
Yeah, sorta.
Load of buckshot in that, you couldn't miss.
I don't. They use slugs. I'll be sleeping outside tonight, Pancho.
It's not necessary, Senor Kelly.
I'll be getting an early start.
I think you better take a room and lock the door, Senor Tim.
Why, you got ghosts here or something?
Yes, worse than that. Senor Shotgun Kelly.
Never heard of him.
He has 12 snatches in his shotgun. He killed 12 men. You must be very careful. It won't be the third thing, man. You just took all his money away, and he don't think it is funny, I bet.
I know, but he made him do it.
But that's what makes him feel worse.
Kelly say what he was doing around here?
No, he don't say much of anything, but he travels west. Are you sure you don't want that room? I don't like this fellow's face.
Not exactly a beauty.
Good night, Pancho.
For some of that money you won, I could stay awake here with my eyes open.
It's okay with me if you want to watch. About the 10 I offered Kelly.
Where you going now, senor? Prospecting, maybe?
Maybe.
Most everyone come to this country for gold or silver. You know about rocks a little?
Yeah, only a little, I'm afraid.
You know more about cows, I think, maybe?
Maybe.
You must be very careful in Tombstone. It is a well-named place. You can get one very easy. In the saloons are men who want to fight with guns, want to kill. Just for fun.
I'll watch it, Pancho. Thanks for the tortillas. They ought to stick to my ribs.
You bet. Pancho tortillas sticks at anything. Ay, 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 the señor Kill is still sleepy.
He wanted to get an early start. Maybe you better wake him up.
The little I have to do with this Kelly, the better.
Adios, Pancho. I may come through here again sometime.
Adios, señor. You'll never forget Pancho's tortillas.
Well, not for a couple of days, anyway.
Señor Team, I say so! I say so! I bet he tried to bushwhack you.
He wasn't trying to shoot fish for breakfast.
This is for buffalo.
Yeah, it could be.
Here, you keep this. Maybe you need it badly in Tombstone.
All right. Had to sell my rifle in Tucson. I think I could get used to this. Have your wranglers dig him a grave.
Si, senor.
Might as well keep his horse and saddle, too, Pancho.
It's very generous of you, Senor Team.
Those idiots are drunk again.
They're probably warming up for the 4th of July.
After the sheriff. Yes, classy, classy. Buddy, the sheriff. Come on, Slatty. Stand up.
Put up those guns! Told you never to carry a gun when you're hooraying the town.
Sorry, Mr. Plummer. I won't let it happen again.
No more drinking today for both of you. Where's Chalky?
He's over there getting something to eat.
You both better do the same. Wait.
Slatsy, he can't stand to see us fellas have any fun.
Hi, anybody? Pie for sale. How about a nice piece of pie?
expect it myself. Have some pie, stranger?
Hey, Jockey! Jockey!
Well, Miss Warren, I just have one left. How'd you like to take this to your brother?
How'd you like a can of beans?
Oh!
Hey, Jockey!
Hey there!
Hey, Jockey!
What's happening now?
The Warren's giving the boys trouble again.
Are you shotgun Kelly?
Pick up the lady's things. Mind if I see you home?
I don't think that'll be necessary, Mr. Kelly.
But I'm not.
I'll get him. Kelly! Shotgun! When'd you get in?
Just now?
Got a room?
Yeah.
My name's Styles. Come over and meet Mayor Plummer. After you, shotgun.
Welcome to Tombstone, shotgun. Well, well. Have a seat. Nice trip.
Fair?
I'm Mayor Plummer. Guess Styles here told you.
He did.
I saw what happened to those fellas. No wonder they call you shotgun.
You know the girl?
She's one of the reasons you're here.
It's very interesting. You know the heroes that were bothering her?
My sheriff, Rand, and his deputies. Another reason you're here.
Any more reasons?
Well, there's the money you're going to get.
Yeah. How about an advance, Kelly? 500?
Suppose you tell me the rest first.
Well, Kelly, a few days ago, a man named Pliny Warren tried to gun the former sheriff down. Well, the sheriff beat him to it. But Pliny's son murdered the sheriff. Rand's been appointed in his place.
Well, come to the point. You just offered me a lot of cash. Why?
Well, because Rand and his boys can't do what I want done. Rand'll wear the star, but you'll really be in charge.
Here's a copy of a tax bill on the wagon car claim. Owned and operated by Warren's three sons. The girl you just rescued is their sister.
$52,000, that's quite a bill. What's this have to do with me? You said I'd be in charge of what?
I'm coming to that.
Plummer, let me say something. You'll excuse us a moment? I know what I'm doing.
Here's the situation, Kelly. The Warrens haven't been able to develop the property enough to realize that sort of cash. Now, when the tax becomes delinquent, it'll be possible for me to buy in the property at public sale. But the Warrens are tough and murderous. Dispossessing them won't be easy.
I see.
It'll involve gunplay, of course. I don't want my administration involved. That is, directly. When it's all over, you can leave town.
What about the girl?
You've met her. Maybe you have some ideas about her.
Money's okay.
Fine.
I'd like to wash up and buy some new clothes.
Well, you can get a hot bath at the barber shop, clothing stores down the street.
You'll get free food and drinks any place in Tombstone. I'll pass the word along.
You see, we kind of run things around here.
With your help. I've known more interesting conversationalists.
I like him. He keeps his mouth shut.
I hope so.
Afternoon, Mr. Kelly. You want your horse?
Oh, not for 2-3 days. He's been ridden. You have something I could ride around? I'd kind of like to get a breath of fresh air.
Sure, come on in. Sure nice to meet somebody that knows about horses. Most of the bully boys around here treat them like machinery. No rest. Got a good brown one here, Mr. Kelly. Keep one saddled up all the time.
How'd you know the name was Kelly?
Things like that travel fast around Tombstone. A lot of people heard of you.
What'd they hear?
Oh, just what you'd expect. Staying in Tombstone?
Well, that depends. You know the Warrens?
Yes, I know them.
Well, where's their mine from here?
Mr. Kelly, you know how to treat a horse, so I like you. Why don't you leave town?
Because my horse is tired.
You'll find the Warrens straight out to North Road 3 miles and up the first road to the left.
Thanks.
That's the back way, Mr. Kelly.
Darned if it isn't.
You lost?
Is this the Warren claim?
That's right.
Well, then I'm not lost. I've got something to tell you.
You just finished your conversation. Now turn around and head out the other way.
Look, this is important to you.
Not as important as what I'm telling you. Now travel.
What is it, Faye?
He's all right. Just parted his hair a little.
Know him?
Nah. We'll get him inside.
You know this man, Faye?
Slats Callahan called him Shotgun Kelly. He didn't deny it. I told you about him. How bad is he hurt?
I think it just kind of stunned him a little. All right, Kelly. Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so.
There's the door. Start walking.
Look, I just came to ask you a few questions.
You've got the answers already. Clear out.
Now, wait a minute. Let him talk. I'll get something for your head.
Give me the gun, Bill.
That's just 2 things. Is that the guy they're after?
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
Shot in the leg. The bullet's still in there.
Did you get a doctor up here for him?
Dr. Peterson's been away all week. He'll be back tomorrow. Here, sit down.
Plummer says there's a $52,000 tax claim against your mine, that you won't pay it.
For the first time in his life, he's right. That bill's a fake.
Dad never mentioned it to us. It was found on his body, they said, and given to me before the funeral.
Plummer tried to buy us out. Dad wouldn't sell, so they killed him just so they could plant the bill. Now they'll try and foreclose on the claim for non-payment of taxes.
Why is Plummer so dead set on getting your mine?
Because our vein goes through his property. There's an old mining law that says the claim on which a vein originates controls that vein until it runs out, no matter where it goes.
Well, it's the old Apex law. I remember that. Plummer says you shot his sheriff.
That's right.
In self-defense, Sheriff Hudson was a professional gunfighter, that's all.
Well, why make a fort out of this place? Take your claim to court.
Plummer's court? With Plummer's judge? You haven't been here long, Kelly. We wasted enough time with you. Take off and don't come back.
I'll take the gun. Thanks.
Oh, may I see you outside a moment, Mr. Kelly?
Of course.
Don't forget your hat.
This, picture of Shotgun Kelly doesn't look like you.
Where'd you get this?
Dad got these Kansas City papers through the mail. It isn't very likely there's another copy around Tombstone. This one's 3 months old.
Your brothers know about this?
No, because I wasn't sure until I saw you again. I remembered seeing the picture and found it in the woodshed. But I knew you couldn't be him.
Well, I use a shotgun pretty good.
Yes. But the real Mr. Kelly would have enjoyed watching me being pushed around. I'd like to thank you for helping me.
I ought to thank the boys for the opportunity.
You, haven't told me your name yet.
It's Tim Mallory.
Tim Mallory. It's a nice name. Anything else?
Maybe later.
What are you going to do now?
You just keep it to yourself for a couple of days. I'm gonna act like Kelly until I find out a few things, then I'll be back. Here comes your brother.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. I was just thanking him for helping me in town.
You'd better not get too interested. He's a stranger. And he's working for Plummer.
Who says I'm getting interested?
No need to fire up, Faye. Mark's just telling you to be careful.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
How was he, Mr. Kelly?
Fine.
Pancho. Buenas noches, señor.
You remember me?
Sí? Me?
Do you remember Shotgun Kelly and what happened to him?
Shotgun Kelly. Boom, boom.
Listen, did you talk to anybody about it in there?
Boom, boom. For $10, I buried the Senor Kelly.
Look, I know that, Pancho, but did you talk to anybody about it here in Tombstone?
Pancho has a good time in Tombstone. It's muy borracho.
Hey, Pancho, how about some hot coffee? I'll make you feel good.
Ay, 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 ay.
Pancho, hot coffee. He'll make you feel better.
Pancho feels fine. Hey, Pancho? See? I feel fine.
Listen to me. Did you tell anybody anything about Shotgun Kelly?
I don't like it, Senor Kelly. He's no simpático. Boom, boom. That's good. That's good. Pancho's glad.
Pancho, wait a minute.
Hello, Shotgun. Having any trouble?
Oh, just a little celebrating. Hope he makes it.
Plumber wants to see you about something. He's inside.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Stiles. I'll see you later.
Well, afternoon, Shotgun.
Howdy.
What'll you have?
A whiskey?
One whiskey. I want you to meet Mel Horgan. He represents the express company here in Tombstone.
I ran into Gutierrez outside. He was pretty drunk. He works for you, doesn't he?
Yeah, runs my mescal relay station.
Well, Stiles said you wanted me.
That's right. Mr. Horgan's express company is shipping a consignment of gold bullion tomorrow on my stage line. Old Jonas, the regular guard, is sick. Bad fever. How'd you like to make the run?
It's all right with me, Mr. Plummer.
Good. That takes the worry off my shoulders. She leaves tomorrow at 7.
I'll be there.
Anything we can do to make you happy?
Oh, that's all right, Mr. Plummer. Everything's fine.
See you in the morning.
You know, boss, he impresses me as a tough man to tangle with.
Not too tough.
Dr. Peterson?
That's right. You must be Shotgun Kelly.
Correct. I've got a little bump on the head. Maybe you better put something on it. Been away, huh?
Yeah, about a week over to Tucson. Got back in on the stage last night. Must have been quite a bump. Come into the next room. I'll clean it out for you. Here, you stand there. These powder burns can be kind of trouble. I heard about the killing of Sheriff Hudson. Too bad. Those Warrens are a hot-headed bunch.
Tab Warren's wounded. The bullet's still in his leg. Maybe you better get up there and give him a hand. He needs help.
You'd best be quiet for a couple or 3 days if you don't want a bad headache.
I can. Mayor Plummer wants me to ride guard on the stage. His regular rider's sick.
Old Jonas sick? That's funny. When I passed his place a while ago, he was splitting firewood.
Are you sure about that?
No, I guess it wasn't Jonas. Maybe somebody that looked like him. It was early and kind of foggy up there in the canyon. I won't put a bandage on that. Wear your hat and keep the dust out of it. Drop by tomorrow.
How much do I owe you, Doc?
Nothing. That's one of Plummer's rules.
Morning, Shotgun.
Morning, Mr. Mayor.
Like to meet Clell. He's the driver.
No passengers, huh?
Just the gold. Might be trouble on that account. I appreciate this, Shotgun. I know you didn't hire out to ride guard.
How's old Jonas this morning?
Tell me he's still pretty sick.
Well, it's time to leave. Let's roll.
Watch out for the Indians!
Everything all right?
Slick as a wet beaver. You boys all ready?
Got a new rifle.
Don't be afraid to use it. Now get out of here. With plenty of time, I told Cloud to take it easy.
What about the strongbox?
Blast it open and take the gold. We've got to make this look like an honest robbery.
But don't let anything keep you from the main objective.
Do you suppose he's a lawman? I wish that Mexican could have remembered his name.
Maybe just some smart aleck trying to pull a shakedown on us.
We'll never know.
Why'd you leave the main road? Shortcut.
I'll take a look and see if they're coming.
Wasn't that Rand's pedo horse up ahead? Didn't see any horse.
They're coming. Sure he didn't see you? What if he did? It's too far for him to recognize me.
Not that Indian pony of yours. I figure he's from cow country. He'll know your horse before he knows you.
Now shut up and let's get ready.
Pull up and get back on the main road. I said pull up.
There's nobody on the box.
Knocked me off the box.
Well, where's the gold?
In the coach.
Not in the coat.
Well, never mind the gold. Where's that fella now?
Upside the hill.
Whoever spots him first.
before we left the stage?
Well, you made it all right.
Telling Plummer ain't gonna be pleasant.
Well, Mr. Kelly. Hey, something wrong?
Your driver just tried to lead us into an ambush.
Clell? I don't believe it.
Well, he pulled off the main trail and 3 gunmen were waiting for us. Maybe that'll convince you. They didn't get a smell of that gold.
This is quite a shock. Where's Clell now?
As far as I know, he's wandering around somewhere.
Well, I want to thank you for this shotgun. I'll go with the livery stable and see if I can get another driver.
I'll be at the cafe. He wouldn't make a call to the wagon tire, huh?
Said he didn't have time. Scared to death of Plummer. Wouldn't even want to do this. But I had to bring Tab in. Judd and Mark were afraid of gangrene.
They're standing guard at the mine, of course.
That's right.
How much longer do you think this is going to take?
I think he's about through.
Where's your rig?
It's out back. I brought Tab in through the alley.
Think anybody saw you?
I don't think so. How about you? Anything wrong?
Well, I'm not sure, but I think they found out. If they did, they're playing it real cute, pretending they don't know.
You mustn't take any chances. You don't know Plummer.
You're right. I'll slip out and come up to the mine later tonight. Only tell your brothers I'm coming, because I don't want to get shot again.
Now get him out of here, quick.
You're sure you didn't say something to tip him off?
I didn't open my trap. I think he's seen Rand's Pinto horse up ahead, because he tried to make me turn back the main road.
Well, how did I know he'd have my horse spotted?
Hello.
Did you call Plummer?
Of course I call Plummer. What's the matter with you? Are you working for Plummer or not?
Get away from there. Turn him loose.
Get him down. Now, Miss Warren, get out of here, or I change my mind to lock you up, too. shotgun. What are you doing here?
A holdup. And I'm not sure, but I think the driver was in cahoots with those road artists.
How do you figure?
Well, I got suspicious when he hauled up a side trail. I tried to stop him. We had a fight. I knocked him off the box. Finally got back here with the gold.
Good boy. Fine job. We finally got the Warren boy. I'm going to telegraph right now to arrange for the trial. I'll see you later. Congratulations again. Don't let him out of your sight. The three of us stick close. If you give him a chance, he'll get away and take that Warren boy with him, maybe.
There you are. Free board and found.
Won't have to worry about that leg either much longer.
Something happened on the run, Shotgun? Just seen you pull up at the office.
Oh, there was a little trouble. Hardly worth mentioning. Stick up or something? Or something, I guess you'd call it. 3 amateurs, they're probably kids, tried to pull an ambush. They must have never seen a gun before because they couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Where's Clell?
No idea. I think he was part of the gang. You wouldn't believe this, but I've never seen such stupidity before in my life. Instead of staying with the coach, they went back to get Clell. Well, I just came down off the mountain, got in the coach, and drove off. And these idiots went back up the hill on foot looking for me. Boy, I'd love to have seen the look on their faces when I went roaring by them and beat them back into Tombstone.
Well, I'd say we're sitting pretty. The stagecoach back safe, along with our trusted gunman, the Warren boy, in jail. But I'd like to know what has this all got to do with the wagon tire mine?
That's one thing I like about you, Styles. A logical, level head on your shoulders. You want to try using it more.
You listen to me, Plummer.
Why should I?
Oh, Clell!
Yes, Mr. Plummer?
Get a light wagon, fill it full of straw. Bring it round back. Let me know when it's ready.
Yes, sir.
Buying a cow?
No, I'm mine. Now, get over to that jail, lock it up, bring everybody back here. Try not to do anything to arouse that guy's suspicions.
Whatever you say.
Well, one thing I learned early in life. Whatever happens to you, good or bad, use it.
Good advice, Mr. Plummer. Very good advice.
The best.
Oh, what do you say?
Open, I'll take 3. 3?
Everything all right here?
No problems, Mr. Styles.
Mr. Plummer wants to see you all at his office. You can finish that later.
What about the prisoner?
It'll only be a couple of minutes. We'll lock the front door. I tell you, Plummer was mighty happy the way you handled things this morning.
Well, thank you. I try to do my best.
What's your name?
Shotgun Kelly.
Not anymore, it isn't. You killed Kelly at my mess call relay station.
He smells like the law to me.
We'll find out. Tie him up.
When we get through with you, mister, you'll wish we was amateurs.
In half an hour, I want you to go to the back window of the jail. Tell Tab Warren that at 4 o'clock, some friends of his are going to rush the jail and break him out.
In the middle of the afternoon?
Of course. It's the time when anyone will least expect such a thing to happen. But something else is going to happen that Tab Warren won't expect. Rand, he'll be across the street when Tab makes a run for it. Rand has a rifle. He'll use it.
Of
Of course, the law of flight.
I knew you'd get the idea, especially if I told you.
You can depend on me, Mr. Plummer.
What's that? Know that old shack up at the end of Stovepipe Wash?
Yeah, I was there about a month ago.
Take this man out there and leave him for the time being.
Not,
Later, maybe.
See here, I think Slats is right. Why should we...
Oh, shut up, both of you. Just do as I say.
Everything's all ready, Mr. Plummer.
Get him out of here. It's clear. Bring him out. Oh, Slats. Come here. Oh, Clell. Slats is going with you. He'll tell you what to do.
They tell me idiots are the happiest people in the world. You've just proven it to me.
There are times, Styles, when I find it hard to believe that you have the best legal mind around here.
Good enough to have kept you out of jail.
But you have a blind spot, Styles. You forget we're dealing with people who don't act according to your law books.
All right, Plummer. You've had your joke.
Careful one. Take the Warrens, for instance. They're tough people. We can't scare them. They stick together, they think a lot of one another. Now, there's one thing that can get them out of that fort on the hill.
You name it.
That boy in jail.
You really think they'll try to break him out?
If there's one thing I know, it's people. The Warrens will be round here around 4 o'clock.
But how will they know that?
I once heard a preacher say, faith is the greatest thing in the world. Now, Styles, you have a little faith in me, you'll see what I mean. Oh, Rand, I'll need 3 more men. Know any I can depend on?
I guess so.
Well, after Styles gets back from the Stovepipe Wash, you, he, and Chalky will stay in town. Come on, I'll show you.
If anything you want, just ring for the butler.
Kelly fella.
What you want, Kelly?
It's about your brother. Can I have some water?
Come on along.
Know any more about Tab?
Nothing more yet. They still got him in jail, of course. First, I want to tell you something about myself. I'm not Shotgun Kelly. Name's Tim Mallory.
That's the truth. Show him the paper.
It's a long story. Right now, let's talk about Tab.
Well, they'll convict him and hang him for murder.
I'm not sure there's going to be a trial. I overheard Plummer tell the stage agent to get word to Tab that some friends of his were going to break him out of jail this afternoon at 4 o'clock.
Friends?
He also said one of the deputies would be waiting for Tab with a rifle.
A fake escape to cover murder.
Wait a minute, Mallory. How'd you overhear this, and how'd you get here?
Well, right after they grabbed your brother, they caught me in a trap, tied me up, and left me in a deserted shack about a mile from here. While they were doing it, Plummer let me overhear all this.
Why tie you up? Why'd they kill you?
Well, he figured on me escaping to get you the word. He figured you'd be in town at 4 o'clock and leave the mine here unprotected.
Mallory's right. Plummer's won.
Either way, they got us. Sure have. We gotta go down in case Tab isn't smart enough to figure it's a trap.
He'll have to go down anyway. If he doesn't try to escape, they'll stick a gun in the cell window and shoot him like a fish in a barrel. Once we're out of here, they'll move in. He'll make that phony tax bill stick in court, and we're through.
Might as well pack the wagon. We'll pick up Tab if we can leave the territory. I'm almost glad Pa didn't live to see it.
It may not be that bad. I think I know something that'll get you back in the wagon tire.
Pushing them horses must be running late.
Wasn't that you went by on the stage a while ago?
Sure it was, Plummer. You got any more silly questions?
Who held you up?
Nobody held us up. Your new gunman just sort of helped himself. Told us the walk could do us good.
Your plan's starting to backfire, Plummer?
No backfire. Suppose they do get the Warren kid out. They've still got to go back to the mine, haven't they? Nobody here. Take cover in those rocks. They'll be along pretty quick. Get the horses out of sight.
Whether they got him out or not.
Why did they come back? They know better than to attack this place.
Tap's inside.
Plumber! Can you hear me?
What do you want?
We'll give you just 2 minutes to come out of there with your hands up. Start the count now.
They must be drunk.
I'll give you and your friends just 2 hours to clear out of this county.
You better do what we say.
I can't understand. They must be out of their senses.
You got 30 seconds, Plumber. You better get out of there.
Look.
Ran. Probably means they got away with the kid.
It's one of the deputies.
Take care of him.
All right, Plumber. 5 seconds.
Hold it.
Drop that gun.
The wires aren't twisted. How many are there? 8. They'll all go.
Plumber. Smart man. Couldn't tell him a thing. Knew it all.
Plumber's dead.
Dead. That fat head had it coming to him. I asked for it, stringing along with him.
What about the phony tax bill on this mine, Styles?
All a fake. You'll find all the records in Plumber's safe.
What about my father's murder?
All part of the scheme. Plumber's idea. I was a fool.
One thing, Mallory. You a lawman?
Just a cowboy. Prospect.
Okay, cowboy. You made your strike. Be sure you come back or I'll borrow that shotgun of yours and come after you.
What do you think I'm going along for?
We're speaking of a shotgun wedding, were you, Mike?
That won't be necessary.